You know I do these money reports every week for you. Nope, you know what? Let's make this an active decision instead of a passive one. I do these money reports every week for you. So if you could just select one of the options here before I continue this time, as I closely watch you. Never mind, it's too awkward. Almost a third of people surveyed by Forbes feel pressured by the process of tipping these days, which means they are probably feeling pressured often because tip jars and tip screens and tip texts are popping up everywhere. A few examples. I was recently at a self-service kiosk where I was doing the labor and no worker was around and the gratuity screen popped up. Who might I be tipping there? Myself? Okay, sure, add it then. Also, I recently went to a restaurant where you seat yourself, you have to scan a QR code to get a menu, then you go to the counter and order, and then they give you a disc that lights up when it's ready so that you can come back to the counter to pick it up. The only thing someone did other than cook the food that I was already paying for was to hand me the screen so I could tap my card and choose my tipping option, while they watched, of course, and 20% was the lowest option offered. You had to go through several awkward steps to not tip, and I know that because I didn't tip that time. 51% of people in another survey add the gratuity when they normally wouldn't just because they're presented a screen at checkout. Now, I used to wait tables and bartend. I am an over-tipper, but I have nodded along with multiple recent headlines that make the case that tipping has gotten to a tipping point. USA Today asking, why is everyone asking for a tip? A lot of this started with the pandemic when we were more generous with gratuities and we gave them to more types of workers. Well, that caught on and it never reverted back to normal. Also, businesses have warmed to the idea because that's a portion of worker compensation that they don't have to pay. But Bankrate recently found 2/3 of respondents had negative feelings about tipping now, and they reported that few topics elicit as many passionate opinions as tipping. So how do tippers rank here in Texas? And why are tips even more crucial for a lot of workers here? That is ahead tomorrow on Daybreak. Now, if you have a tip as in a great idea for a consumer or business story, I really do ask for those. So hit me up at Jason Wheeler TV on Facebook and Twitter, where we are always right on the money.